idea that we have to do something compared to we get to do something. And it's a little bit of just a nuanced semantics shift up in the wording. So this idea, and I used to do this all the time, I mean for forever, my entire life, it was when we get tired and when we get fatigued and it feels like the world is on our shoulders and everybody and everything is pulling at you. And I get it. You're getting pulled in a million different directions. I get it. Welcome to my world. I'm right there with you guys. But that's just it. We wear a lot of hats. We got bills to pay, mouths to feed, food to put on the table, jobs to do, whether it's in school, business, relationships, personal life, mental health, physical fitness, wellness. I mean, everything across the board, everything that this treadmill of life is putting us on where there's no stop button. Well, there is a stop button, and you know the result of that. So it's this idea that, oh man, I have to do this. I have to do that. I got this thing I have to do. I got to do this. And every time, I know for me, when I get really tired and fatigued, it's said with this energy that, you know, really isn't, it's really not, it's not a positive energy. It's not a productive energy, because you go into it with this, a little bit of this negative spirit, like, fuck, I got to get this thing done. I have to do this thing, compared to the shift is, I get to do this thing. And I know it's hard. That's not an easy shift, especially when it's like shit you don't want to do. But that little shift, what that does, I think, up here, mentally, psychologically, is I get to do this. I get to do this job. I get to get this thing done. I get to complete this assignment. I get to take care of my business. I get to take care of my coworkers, my employees. I get to take care of this thing at school. I get to take care of this relationship. I get to take care of my workout. I get to. And inherently for me, what I have found is the mental shift of I have to I get to do it. It becomes the get to just breeds a different kind of action. And this undercurrent that feels like it's a blessing, man, because I'll tell you what, you know, we know what the alternative is when we don't get to do it. And I know what it's like not to be busy. And I know what it's like to search for a job. And I know what it's like, you know, to want to make money. None of that shit goes away. But this idea that I get to do it and we get to do it, well, that's the blessing. So I just want to pass that on to you on this Saturday night after this long ass week where I'm fatigued, finally got this workout in, all finished, and I realized, man, I got to do it, and it was a blessing. So I pass that on to you. I hope this helps. Thank you for all your feedback, and get productive, get it done. We don't have to do it, we get to do it.
YOLO. Alchemy is not the transmutation of metals. It's the transmutation of mental states. Now that's exactly what the rock is doing. By shifting perspective energetically, he's reframing what he feels to a different emotion, thus is able to continue forward towards whatever task he needs done. I get to do this. I get to do this. It's a feeling. It's a feeling. I get to do this. Now, the opposite of anxiety is excitement. When you feel anxiety, you envision it, you try to bring it into your being, the feeling of excitement instead, and you polarize the energy. That's what the rock is doing with this feeling of tiredness. It's not discouragement, it's not I'm fed up, it's not enough of this. Instead, I get to do this. The energy behind those words polarizes the feeling, thus he's able to continue forward like it's no big deal. And this is the secret to a lot of people's success, because a lot of it starts in here. A lot of people give up before they can ever reach that point, but the continuing forward, the trying regardless of what happens, because you feel something within yourself. That battle, that continuation forward, regardless of how they feel, it fuels the fruition of that passion into success. It's something we can all learn. It's something we can all take. It's magic. It starts here. Peace.